Divine children, universal seeds. Yo, we gotta be mindful, yo, because people don't want to learn this. They don't want to learn this energy that you coming off. What's taking place is, you know how when you directing your energy at somebody, and that right in itself, you're pushing all your intention and your sincerity at the individual. So that's what divine serves. The divine enlightens. He puts light on your actions. So anything you show your energy towards, he's gonna make that energy usurp into a value to show it its power or his universal connection to you, right? So a lot of people ain't even trying to hear what we saying. They're not trying to do that. They trying to stay in that. They trying to stay in that place so you can keep telling them. So you can keep pushing energy on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't give a damn about themselves. They rather just have you, you know what I'm saying, usurp all the negative energy. See, this is the race people be talking about. It's not a race to get anything. It's a race to find the ones who are going to do this, who are going to allow this energy to grow. And it just get mixed all up. And some people have the patience and some people don't. And even ones who have patience, they don't have patience to learn the lesson. They have patience to wait just so they can get you where they want to. This is why we gravitate to the wrong energies. You can be as right as rain or as loving as a new baby's heartbeat. If there's an intention, if there is intention towards you to use whatever value that is, that's what's going to happen. Like it ultimately gets to the value of, and see, we got to keep in mind when you're dealing with unconditional love, nobody's going to go around talking trash about you. Nobody's going to go around like talking behind your back. That's not the type of energy they're gonna carry. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love is just that. It breeds unconditional love. So listening to people who idealize these concepts like they're their own, you can tell if they're lying or if they're false because they couldn't keep that work up. They couldn't keep it up. They're only going to do that in your face, and then when you're not there, they're going to do something behind your back. And ultimately, that's not even a bad thing. Like that describes you. It doesn't describe me. You could talk to you blue in the face about me. It's not going to stop me or change anything about me. You know what I'm saying? Like one circumstance to the next, I'm just going to keep being me. Like that's just the reality to that. But a lot of us don't notice. And we're like, whatever talent that we have or whatever connection we're trying to bring to the world, we think ultimately that we're rising the plane of existence. And I believe for the most part, the ones who might not be all the way on that path, yeah, they getting this knowledge because it's particularly for them, but it's not a lot of them. That's not a lot. You got to think about it. It's like 370 something million people in this country. 376, I think, 377 million people in this country alone. And in the world, it's like, what is it, 8 billion people altogether? 7 billion people or 7.5 billion people in the world altogether. It's not a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not we want to make it seem like the world is congested, that is not a lot of people. So to see who is what in this energy, that's only subsequently to a value that people push the energy to say this is what it is. How do we know any of this is even valid? Like you feel these energies because of the turmoil we going through, like because of the stress we put through. This is why we get this higher intuition, this higher spikes of energy because of the things we're going through. If we wasn't going through nothing, we wouldn't have these issues. We wouldn't be not even issues. We wouldn't have to tap into these abilities in that way because there wouldn't be no need to. If love is reciprocated right, you don't have to tap in to figure out why. You know what I'm saying? Like if people are being upfront with you, you wouldn't have to see it before it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like If no one was lying around here, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't need to talk truth. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't confusion, it wouldn't be a need to break down the scientific value of the universe. So this is what I mean by contrast. We sitting out here talking about, and you know what? People are sitting back, listening and learning from us to so they can be more manipulative. That's all that is. They're not doing nothing in benefit to serve. This is why everything negative can get 1 million views. This is why everything negative can get all the publicity in the world. But when you start doing that, we're gonna bury you. You know why? Because I'm gonna use that to usurp that energy so I can control your ASS later. And that be the ultimate energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the opportunity just to go and meditate and be off somewhere and just like deal with just the plant life and just be one with self, you know what I'm saying? And like have everything I needed just to be in this energy, that's where I would be, because I don't see no need to constantly give universal knowledge to people. It's gravity. The sun is heavy. So it doesn't matter like what's around it. It's gonna gravitate to it anyway. Things that are climbing up the hill, running away from the energy source, that speaks to a different energy. Why are we out here like, yo, you cannot make the world better. You know what I'm saying? The people who go through stuff got to want that to happen. And they have to come in that sacrifice energy to want to raise that solution. Like, to forcefully keep pushing out energy, and you're hoping that somebody's feeling your vibe. You ain't doing nothing but teaching these same people how to F you over in the next system. Because mind you, if they was on any path or stream, they'd be doing the same thing right now, but they not. They too busy looking at it or looking for it. Look, divine is the only thing you need at the end of the day. I used to always have my emotions involved in everything. I get hurt because I'd be like, you did me dirty or you lied. I don't even care no more. Like, if you out here doing dirt, you doing whatever, you a bum. Like, I don't even care. You do that. That's what you want to be a scallywag? Go ahead. You're a bum. That's what you want to do. I don't care about none of that. I'm not doing no negative nothing. I'm not putting none of that ish in my life no more. I'm trying to walk forward and whatever that means for that pretense. And when life changes and it allows you to go, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, we don't even pay attention to that value. We just like, oh, I'm trying. Trying what? How you gonna try for something that won't try for itself? NAGA.